India. If you were not excited by whatever you saw on day one, we don't blame you. But there is reason to be excited for day two, and I say that because Indian team is batting, and I know all of you love to watch Indian batters play. So there's a great opportunity to probably see centuries.
Yep.
I didn't say century, note.
Yeah.
Centuries. So how many centuries coming today?
3.
So I'll go one by one. Jaiswal getting his century on debut.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
And Anurag saying this.
Shiva?
Rohit Sharma getting a century.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't
No.
think so.
Yes.
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 No.
No, then Shubman
Shubman.
getting a century.
Yes.
Quite possible.
Yes.
Yes. Centuries for everyone.
Virat Kohli getting a century.
No for Shubman, yes for Virat.
Acha.
We are the well-wishers. We want them to get so many runs that
Virat,
you
no.
don't have to worry about batting at all.
So that's the realist amongst all of us.
What did he say?
Realist or naysayer?
Yeah, but honestly, so you're saying everyone's going to get 100.
Naysayer.
No, not everyone.
Maybe Shubman
She's
won't get
picked everyone
one.
to get.
Why not? Let's have a rare day.
Aditi, other than Rohit Sharma, has picked everyone.
Shubman Gill, Yashasvi, of course.
Virat Kohli.
Rohit, no.
Acha, there were a lot of comments that came yesterday.
Really? Where?
After your comment.
After
about
my comment?
Yashasvi Jaiswal. So just show us a picture of Yashasvi Jaiswal. Please.
Why
on the last
people
one.
said that
No, people are
my
asking.
taste in
That
the looks department
what is
is bad.
that you see in Yashasvi Jaiswal?
I think that he's...
That you click anyone, not that.
That one.
This one.
He's so fresh and
That you
crisp,
find
I would say.
attractive.
Nothing attractive. I think he's got he's got that freshness,
Okay.
the young look, and he looks very crisp when he dresses up nice. That is.
Show us some dressed up nicely picture.
We can go
I
on
have seen a few.
Instagram.
Instagram
on
pictures.
Google also you'll
Acha,
find.
on ground, so you would not find of any of the cricketers.
Google me, you'll find. Come on, guys, come on.
You're going to we are going to Google it.
Yeah.
I
What do you
think
mean?
people would have
Images.
sent some and then commented. I think meri marzi. I mean,
I'm just asking you, which one? This one? Car wala show?
No.
No, not car wala.
Ha, exactly.
Ye wali?
No, ye wali nahi. There was another one.
This one?
This is also okay, but
Which one?
there was this one. This
This
is
one?
good. Yeah,
This with Ashwin.
Ashwin.
This one with click.
he looks like Will Smith's son.
Yes, click
one over there
with
with
Ashwin.
ऐसे लग रहा है ना
But
Will
here
Smith
though
का
he's wearing
बेटा.
the Indian team training kit.
Ash to steals the show.
But
Generally,
actually,
next
एक
day-
image, जो Ashwin वाला image show us यार. Show it. Now leave it. Just leave this image. We're discussing this.
Are you going to question that?
No, I'm not questioning. So I'm
So
saying
much
this, in
that-
this image he's looking really
He
nice.
looked okay to me.
Asking.
I mean, I liked his style. Look at
You
Ashwin
like-
and look at him. He's looking so
So,
smart.
but you said non-cricketing clothes. Huh? This is his cricketing kit.
Generally, I was saying, I think he
But in this
he also
picture,
carries his outfits.
In this picture,
very
Siddharth
well.
points out, isn't Ashwin hogging all the
Not at
lights?
all.
Not at all.
Look at his.
Superstar.
No, but
Superstar.
Aditi's
no.
work counts more than yours,
Wait,
Siddharth.
here we are
This-
seeing a classic example of difference in perspective.
Exactly.
And the north-south divide.
What is that?
Now that's raking
Really?
up issue.
Yes.
You have to bring in that angle
Yeah,
every
that's-
time. Why?
That
will.
is raking up an
It's
issue.
the
will.
truth.
Like
It's the
why?
truth.
What's the need?
It's true.
No, but she doesn't have
True.
anything like
North and South is true.
It is true.
Like that.
that. So
Of course.
just because she
My
has
God.
picked Yashasvi Jaiswal as the stunner in
See, I
this
just
picture,
generally
that
liked
could
him.
just be based on aesthetically as she's seeing the picture. It has nothing to do with that she's decided to do it because one is from
Like
North, one
aesthetics
is from
of
South.
yesterday.
That's fine. Yeah. So we
I think very harsh by Siddharth.
Really very harsh sometimes.
Any other picture now?
Yesterday also when we were having that conversation, you made a remark like, I'm
This one,
forgetting
eat-
it, but
eat
it was
it.
very strong again. I like that one.
The one in the fly?
take that.
Okay.
Eat fit.
Eat fit.
Eat fit.
But pizza is a must.
He's tweeted, gearing up for the final. Pizza is a must.
Oh,
So he's saying eat fit, but he cannot avoid eating a pizza.
yeah.
Same.
That's what.
Healthy pizza. Wow.
So okay, Aditi.
अच्छा तो लग रहा है.
Yeah, I'm asking you, so we just showed the picture. So because we got a lot of comments on that, so that we thought just check it. So based on what everyone thinks, there's going to be a string of hundreds from the Indian players, from Yashasvi Jaiswal to Rohit Sharma to Shubman, Virat Kohli, Ajinkya Rahane. Then you forgot about him. He'll also get.
I don't think they're getting batting until there. It's going to be 3 declared, getting a big lead.
Oh.
I think the West Indies bowlers are not that penetrative, as evidenced by day 1.
Oh, they were good in that first half.
25 minutes.
Oh, so then again, what if this first 25 minutes, that time they were unlucky. Imagine that one Rohit Sharma dismissal where umpire gave it not out. Otherwise, the umpire's call. Had umpire given it out, he had gone.
He was gone.
And then you never know.
But I think he settled
So
in
you're
for a
saying
long
3
haul.
down. So firstly, one thing is for sure and looks most likely, since everyone's very bullish on India's batting, that everyone's going to get 100. That means you're 70 short now.
Yeah, 70.
70 runs short. So maybe first hour or so, or hour and a half, you go past it. And then from there on, India starts building the lead. Also, one thing which seems very certain right now, that India will only bat once, right?
Yes.
Most likely India only bats one. So from here on, if they build on the lead, Siddharth feels that they will lose only 2-3 wickets and then get what sort of a lead?
A lead of about 200.
But they're not going to
250.
declare at a 200.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
That too, when you're saying you will bat only till number 3.
If you get 350, 400 lead, you will, na? There's a lot of time.
Yeah.
No team thinks like you, where you are thinking that 3-day match ho jaye, 2 days off mil jayenge. They don't think like that, na? They have come to play a 5-day test match.
There is a small threat of rain on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh my
Both
God.
days.
Both days.
Taking all factors.
40% is there, but then, yeah, on day 1 it was also 40% in rain. But why leave anything to chance? Remember, 12 points as compared to 4 points.
Which is why bat once, bat big.
So, bat today, the entire day,
Uh-huh.
take a lead of over
So let's
250,
say you get
300.
300 run. Let's
You
say
get
in a
about-
full day, you get about 230 run lead.
Yeah.
But you're not going to declare at 230 run
you
lead.
won.
Say, go for it. Why not?
It's not Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes.
And what's the upside, let's say?
Exactly.
What's the upside of, let's say, walking back into the pavilion early? Bat once, bat big. Given the forecast, give yourself time to knock them off.
Also, no short turnaround time from the first and second tests. You just have a 4-day gap. So, as quickly as you can finish it, it's better. You get that much amount of time to prepare for the next
Nobody, I'm
test.
sorry, but nobody thinks like that in the team. Who must be thinking that let me quick? If it finishes early, they'll take it. But you're
if
not
he
going to
can
plan
think
for
north
finish.
south, he can think anything, right?
I am talking
Weird angles
practicality.
you'd bring in.
I am talking practicality.
Okay.
Yes, because now this test will end on the 16th.
If she had a south bias or whatever you're saying, she won't be sitting next to a South Indian. She'll say, I'll sit there.
Dekha?
She didn't have anything.
Providence. So, 16th the test match ends. This, if it goes the full distance, next test is on the 20th. 4-day gap. And that too, you're going to the other side of the West Indies. Remember, this is Dominica and then you're going to Trinidad. So, any kind of turnaround that you would want, finish it quickly so that you get much more turnaround time.
But good
I
point
don't
though.
think the management plans
Exactly.
for like short turnaround times, like ज़्यादा छुट्टी चाहिए.
Exactly. Nobody, like when you plan for a test match,
Yeah.
these are things that are way beyond the test match. What is your first instinct? Do you want to win the game? And you'll do everything to ensure that you win the game. You've known this schedule, you know that you're going to play 5 days. That is, yes, if by chance or by the way the match pans out, you get 2 days off, of course they'll take it. They'll be happy that they turn around. But they're going to plan for it. So they won't declare at 2:30 so that we can finish the test match early and then, no way.
But no, I think it's a good point though. They should take it into consideration that, if they
No,
finish
nobody thinks
early,
like that.
they'd be more
Yeah.
relaxed when
You
they
can't.
reach.
You cannot think like that I want a 2-day break.
See,
So
there,
let me
there have been
declare.
days when we've actually discussed during IPL that, few of the players were still in India and few had already reached England. So then we were discussing it that they'd be fatigued and it can affect their performance. From that point of view, I mean, this factor can be taken into consideration. He's raised a good point, I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that is they've played a 2-month IPL and then you're going to play another series.
Of course.
This is you've
See,
come
they
from
can
a
manage in
1-month
any
break.
conditions.
They've come from a 1-month break and they're playing a 3-day test match. They're not going to think right now that I'm going to take a
Anyway,
break.
look, anyway,
They
look.
can manage in any condition, but
The team management
this
will
would
not
be
be
an added
thinking.
advantage.
Of course, the team management will not be
Exactly,
thinking.
that's right.
The West Indies themselves will oblige. This batting unit,
Now you
even
change
if
the goalpost.
not the goalpost, even a 3-4 day test is possible. The West Indies batters
That's
will
another
themselves
matter.
oblige.
But India's not thinking like that.
Huh.
West Indies oblige. That's what I said.
Yeah.
By chance, if it happens,
Yep.
or by design.
By design.
In fact, all the more reason, given that forecast, all the more reason for India to bat once only.
That's the
Given
thing,
what
yeah.
they saw in the first test match, rather the first innings of the first test match, they'd back themselves ki, okay, we'll just need about 5 hours and
See,
2.5 sessions and we
So
get
then
rid of them.
230 they don't declare, na?
No,
If
no, no,
your
no
mind
way.
is,
No, no,
then
no.
you get 350.
See, they'll also take into consideration the fact that, okay, 150, even West Indies know as hosts, it's a below par total. They would want to put a much better foot forward in the next innings. So you're obviously going to be looking, and if you want to pile on the pressure, you're looking at a 250 surplus, 300 kind of a lead, and then sort of looking at a declaration. Which also, by the way, here means just getting about a target of about 450 runs. You
So
already
see,
have about 70.
yesterday, day 1, 230 runs were scored. At a very, you may say, sluggish, un-baseball era like run rate of just over 2.5. So, run scoring, if you look at it on this wicket, it is not that easy. So, today also, let's assume about 250, 270 runs are scored. So, how much is the lead that India will get by the end of the day? 200, close to 200? They'll bat 2 more sessions on day 3. Ensure that the lead, as you say, is 350 or 400. And then declare.
Yeah, so then you're going day 4 now.
You may go day 4. But then you got rain also on day 4 and 5. So
But
that you'll have to be careful
You
about.
don't take that into account at the risk of declaring an inning earlier. Like that's an uncontrollable, right? Rain. You do your basic things that are in your control, which is, as I said, ideally in a scenario, they're not going to, if there are, let's say 230 ahead with 5 wickets in hand, they're not declaring.
Yeah. You
If
don't
they are
compromise
350,
the lead.
380 ahead, then I can understand. 230, nobody does, especially when you're looking to bat only once. That's not going to happen. Of course, you've got Ashwin Anna, the biggest fan is here.
Yes, of
Who
course.
got a fifer yesterday. In fact, I was
And-
looking at his stat, man. Ashwin has picked up the first wicket in a test match
53 times. And-
Incredible for a spinner.
And he's got the most bowled also among spinners.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that is another thing. I mean, I'm saying for a spinner to get the first wicket of the other team,
Yep.
53 times. The only two Indian
53 or
bowlers.
33?
53.
No,
That's the 33rd,
that's
5 wicket.
Five wicket
Five
off.
The
wicket
only person who, the two bowlers that have got it more number of times than are Ashwin are Zaheer Khan and Kapil Dev, and they are new ball bowlers.
Yep.
They will definitely get the first wicket of a match, and so they've got it more. But for every other fast bowler that's played for India, Ashwin the spinner has got more first wickets of a test match.
Yes.
That I thought was an incredible stat. Also tells you the quality he
And
has.
imagine he was snubbed at WTC finals.
Don't even get me there.
Let's not get there.
I mean, you
think
know,
the wounds are still
somebody
fresh, and by the way, he's spoken
Of
about
that caliber and of
Yeah.
that
He spoke
kind
Which
of
I will
capacity.
do. I'll do on that.
No, he spoke about it where he said, just now he was asked after that. So he said, I had gone there prepared both mentally as well as physically
Yeah.
for the WTC
Yes.
final. But he gave a very practical sort of an answer where he said that I'd also gone there prepared that there could be an option where I'm not playing. He said that.
He said that.
But there was remorse, you know, that he did not play.
No, he
Although he
said
said
that
that I
now.
don't.
He said it was unfortunate. He said that.
Yeah,
In
he
those
said
days,
I don't
said
believe
that it
in
was
sulking,
unfortunate,
but
I
but,
won't be the
you
one
know,
sulking.
There was that undertone of, you know, feeling remorse at, you know, being left out like that.
See, he's human too. He's bound to feel
Of
that
course,
way.
yeah.
If you're, let's say,
If we are doing a dugout and we don't let Aditi come in, won't you have remorse?
Of course,
Then-
I take offense to that.
Then- so that's without doubt. If you're making a team, any team that is,
Yeah.
and one of us is left out, that person is not going to be happy. That's for sure. So he said, but what I liked about it, before he came also, there was this thing in his mind that there is a possibility that I may not play. Considering the one thing that I'll give benefit of the doubt to the Indian management, though I agree that they didn't do the right thing not playing Ashwin. The point is that he's also competing with a Ravindra Jadeja. That is the only. Had it been any other spinner, there's no chance that Ashwin would have never played. It's just that Jadeja with the batting that he brings, it's a tough call. Like if you're playing one spinner and you spoke around a room, I think that room would be divided between Jadeja and Ashwin, which means to tell you that there are two very good competitors. So there's no clear distinction where you can draw. But the argument could be that you could have played two. That I agree with. That you should have played two. No chance that you were going to drop Jadeja to just play Ashwin, but you should have played two. Maybe what happened, again, we keep talking, maybe what spooked them was what happened in the last WTC final, where they made a mistake based on the condition. Had that WTC final not happened the way it happened, then clearly they would have played two spinners in this final.
No confidence in the batsman.
But then
Simple.
it happened again.
But I think it was more, of course, batting, and also they earned by playing two spinners there. Na? New Zealand played all fast bowlers,
But
right?
I would just want to add to Siddharth's point. Why? Because as Ashwin had earlier said, that the decision was made 48 hours before
That's what
they
I'm
saw
saying.
the pitch. So they wanted to play that extra batter anyway in Shardul.
No, he's a bowler. So you actually not just going for his batter. The Ashwin and Shardul is not too much of a batting thing. They went with a seam bowler. I'm saying they took a decision 48 hours. They probably would have taken it even in the flight coming here, knowing fully well that they have gone to England, they played a WTC final, they lost, and all the criticism that was there, that listen, overcast condition, it was rained also one day, you had a chance to change the team. New Zealand played an all-out fast bowling attack, you played with two spinners, you goofed up. Everyone said that. So now when you're going to England, if I'm there, what is my first thing here? I don't want to do the same mistake because I got all the galleys that time. Now the one thing I will do is at least be safe, thereby going with one spinner. So to correct that mistake of yours, you made another one this time. That it's as
And that's what this Indian cricket team is claiming, that oh, we are cutting off the outside noise, we don't listen to all that, we are backing our own strengths. What strengths? What is the strength of this Indian cricket team? I am glad that Rohit Sharma was, and this current management was not part of the Indian team in 2002. We would have not had a Leeds. And that too, Leeds came in an era when we were even more conservative and low on confidence. We were still coming out of that Tigers at home and Lambs abroad image.
No, that's the point that Harbhajan Singh made on Sports Today only.
Yes.
Where he said that I'm surprised that this is the same dressing room which has a Rahul Dravid, who's a captain,
2002.
who took these calls in tougher conditions, in overcast conditions. As captain, he said, no problem. Our strength is our batting.
Yes.
We'll go back.
And remember, Leeds, even more overcast, even more greener in 2002, harder pitch, they still played two spinners. Why? Yeah. The two spinners in Anil Kumble and Harbhajan Singh were your strengths.
But to be fair, there were a lot of times that a modern day great in Anil Kumble was also left out.
Yes.
On occasion.
2003 World Cup.
Then Harbhajan Singh played ahead of him.
Yeah.
So there was a time where India went in with one spinner also.
Yep.
And imagine someone like Kumble had to sit out.
I mean, had it not been for that injury that Bhaji sustained in Brisbane, Kumble couldn't have gotten a chance in Adelaide. Basically fortune.
Nothing new about the Indian management leaving us, not picking a leggy in a World Cup. We saw that 2 years back also.
They goof up more than our players do.
No, but those times were different, and that leggy was very different to the leggies that you see now. Leggies are more in vogue because of T20. It wasn't so much in ODI cricket.
I mean, even in 2003, Kumble was left out.
Yeah.
2007, you didn't have a leg spinner as per se in the Indian team, right? It was Zahir, Munaf,
Agarkar, Munaf,
Shrikant.
Yeah,
because the
and
pitches.
you had
Harbhajan. 11, you had Piyush Chawla.
You had Irfan.
But in 2011, you had Piyush Chawla. That was the only exception to the norm that you may say. So, that's what. This Indian cricket team does not know what their strengths are. And remember, better bowling attack will always get the better of them every single time. The Aussies showed it. The South Africans might show it in December-Jan 2024. Let's see.
The confidence of the team is dented at the moment, and it's been a thing for a while now because the top order which comes with this reputation of scoring big runs, hasn't done that for about 3 years now. You're looking at that big a lull wherein you've not seen Team India get those huge scores, those big tons haven't come. That's where the appeal of the team also sort of loses its sheen, and the confidence of the team also drops, because traditionally also, let's say, India have always been looked at as a batting powerhouse.
Yeah.
I mean,
Come today, now you all predicted.
you look at the 21-23
400.
WTC cycle. Look at the averages compared to the Indian top order and the Australian top order. Smith, Labuschagne were well in excess of 55.
No, but would it count if India makes a big score today or in this test?
Yeah, it will.
Would it matter
No.
in the cricket
India
world?
getting, of course.
Of course it
I'm
will.
saying all of them are under scrutiny. Rohit Sharma is under scrutiny. Jaiswal playing his debut is under scrutiny.
Kohli is under scrutiny.
Shubman has just said that he wants to bat in the middle order, which hasn't gone well with a lot of people. So he better has to step up. Virat Kohli's test, average has dropped in the last 3 years. He would want to push that up. They've got Ajinkya Rahane, who now people are also pointing fingers, saying that one good inning and has become vice captain. So he has to get runs. So all of them are under pressure. And the worst thing in this kind of scenario is there's not much to gain, but a lot more to lose. Because if you get runs here, everyone has already amongst us picked them to get hundreds. So everyone today is expecting. What is our discussion today? That when will India declare? None of us are saying that, it will be a close match. What if India lose the next 5 wickets for 70 runs and they're in trouble? Nobody is saying that. So imagine if that was to happen. What would our
my
lunch show
God.
sound like? You can take a guess. So there's nothing to gain in that sense, but a lot more to lose. If they don't get runs, knives are going to be out. If they get runs, people will say, expected ही था, क्या West Indies के साथ खेल रहे हो? What kind of a pitch is that?
true.
A flat pitch.
People
what
are
kind of a
already
bowling is
saying
that?
it.
I mean,
People are
That's
already
what I'm saying.
saying
So
it.
it's not an easy situation to be in.
the people are also having tunnel vision. They only want India's contributions, how they play well against the Sena countries. That's it. West Indies be damned, Sri Lanka be damned, Bangladesh, New Zealand be, not New Zealand, West Indies, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh contributions be damned. That's how it
Bangladesh
is.
Showed you na abhi,
Yeah.
just now.
Mirpur, but they still won. But all got
All
submerged.
because of Tata.
It's
Always.
also more about the ICC events, and since it's been 10 years since we won a trophy, I think that is what is like
Should
This
be.
Indian
Pressure is
this Indian
building
cricket
that.
team is like the South Africa of the early 2000s.
Can we please hear some good things about our Indian team, please?
Why?
I've been hearing
Tell
all
me about
negatives.
the
No,
New
you-
Zealand
you
cricket
first
team. I will
answer my
wax
question.
We
lyrical.
started the show with only positive.
Yeah, but he
100,
again
100,
brought
100.
in all negative points. So I want to hear from you. You always end up, highlighting something that's not good in a situation, be it any. So please tell me, what
But
do you
he
like
does
about
that-
our Indian
he
team?
He does that with himself also. He highlights
You're
things that
right.
are not good about.
Abhi, I was drinking coffee outside and something just flashed from our yesterday's conversation. I was like, my God, he's such a negative person. I have to tell him that, no, genuinely. Then I thought that I'd have a conversation
don't be
with you today,
offended.
but
Nah.
Because Aditi
Yes.
is no filter.
Yeah.
She will say.
see, I'm not saying anything here later, but please,
You have already said what you have to say here.
Simple 2 words, truth hurts.
all right, okay, it hurts, but still, what are the strengths of the cricket team?
Look, I think in the
Our
batting
cricket
department, the batting department has a lot of depth.
And see how she's saying our cricket team. There's no north and south or whatever.
Our cricket team.
Our
एक
cricket
ही
team.
आवाज।
एक ही आवाज सुनाई देती है.
New Zealand. Aotearoa. For me, it's Aotearoa for me.
चलो बताओ.
Yes, see, the emergence of Jaiswal, maybe if Ishan Kishan gets a good score, highlights that yes, you've got a problem of plenty that has been continuing for the past 10 years. Okay? You've got a problem of plenty, but the main problem has been the cricket board, how they have utilized it. As far as
I agree with you on that point.
then the
Elaborate.
No, no, let him go.
the ultimate positive for me is, and how big a miss he was in the WTC final, Ashwin's performance. That is a myth now, that he does not perform in the Sena countries. It's a myth. He had a great 2018 in England.
Shivam, just stop the. No, you got.
He had a great 2018 in England.
Just stop the.
And it can happen only in India and also in England, where you drop your number one pacer because conditions either don't suit you or your team composition needs a rejig, like England did with James Anderson.
Tex wants you to Sorry, what you saying?
No, I thought, how did this take a turn? Like, we were talking about the positives, right?
Yeah, Ashwin, I said his performance was positive.
But you were again,
Again
you ended up highlighting the negatives. Please, sir. You have to do
Okay, no,
something
now
about
one more
it.
example.
Dex wants you to continue with the South
South
Africa
Africa
analogy.
analogy.
Why
See-
are you saying this Indian team is like the South African team?
Bilateral
Effectively, what you're
giants.
saying is, just to sum it up in one line, you're saying this is a chokers, team of chokers.
No.
But you're not saying that.
Bilateral giants, I mean, you would remember they would win bilateral series consistently.
Even in India,
Yes.
when no other team could do it, they
Wow.
would come and win it.
But when it came to ICC events, oh boy, one 30 to 35 minute back passage or a one last over
playing
show.
finals here.
Yeah.
How many finals did South Africa play?
Except for 98-0.
Then,
But
so how
semi-finals,
is it South African?
semi-finals. Look at
I
where did
think
South
that-
Africa lose in most of
So
the
India
ICC
lost
events?
to WTC final.
Yeah.
They-
Bad cricket
Bad 30 minutes we were told once.
as usual in 2017, 2019, 2021, 2023.
Asia Cup and then T20 World Cup, they didn't even make the semis. So not only two semis, na? Then this last T20 World Cup and then
17
29.
final of Champions Trophy.
That's final.
Final.
South Africa did. It's 2019 semis and then 2022 semis. Those are the only two semis.
Yep. Across formats. So consistently, India are bad in knockout matches.
See, again, yeah, okay, moving on.
That is the analogy is bilateral giants, but not good in ICC events in the last 10 years. if I
Sports
may.
fan is saying it's more about board selection miscommunication. Look at the havoc created with Indian women's team.
Yep.
What havoc is he talking about?
So, we've been without a head coach for almost a year now.
Why did they let go of Rishikesh Kanetkar? Yaar? Such a nice guy. Yaar.
I don't know about that. But
You think he should have continued?
no, I think we needed someone, we needed a
But
powerful.
you did well, yeah. You reached that TK1, almost won that game.
Yeah.
In 2017, you're talking.
No, just now.
The
Last year.
22 to 23
Last
T20
year,
World
last
Cup.
year.
Yeah.
Almost won.
Could have, but
Is the coach to be
Anyway.
blamed or the players to be blamed?
the management.
Why they keep fighting that one gang says I don't like this coach, the other gang says I don't
But
like.
that's where the management comes
So
in
there
to
was
diffuse
W.E.
the
Raman, such a
situation.
nice guy.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
you
true.
had issue. Then you had Ramesh Pawar.
Ramesh Pawar.
There also
Fall
team
out.
was
Tushar
divided.
Arote
Tushar
also.
Arote.
Tushar Arote. Then
Yeah.
Rishikesh Kanetkar sir, a gentleman, yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, a soft-spoken gentleman. So these girls are doing cat fights and they're kicking our sweet
No.
W.E. Ramans.
That's why the management needs to be stronger than
Which management?
the Indian management.
No, that doesn't happen. That's
Oh,
cricket either.
management to is coach also, na?
That's true.
So coach,
but
so poor guy is
the top,
getting bullied.
the top people who take all the
BCCI.
who call all the shots
Hindi
need
and
to be
English
stronger
both.
than whatever's happening at on the field or between the players and the coach. You need to strike some harmony, and then look at the selection that's been that happened for the India versus Bangladesh tour,
Yeah.
the series. A lot of players that have been performing so well have been left out.
Yep.
Richa Ghosh,
Renuka
Shikha
Singh.
Pandey, Saika Ishaq, Renuka Thakur.
Renuka Singh Thakur. And it is really, I'm glad that the Indian women's cricket team got out of jail. Imagine, had they lost that second T20, they would have lost the series 2-1.
Yeah.
But with
That against Bangladesh.
It was an epic choke
That
by
actually,
Bangladesh.
Actually, Bangladesh choked.
Yes.
more than India winning the second match.
96
even
they
today, by
had
the
to
way,
chase.
the collapse that the Indian team went through, I think they were 93 for
95
3,
for 8.
and then 11 runs, you lost 6 wickets.
Yes.
11 runs in space
I think
of
they're too
23.
dependent on Harman now. Whenever he gets
Today, I think,
Smriti.
and
no, but right now Harman's been getting runs.
Yep.
Harman, today was Jemima, I think
Yeah.
it was her wicket that triggered the collapse. But maybe, I don't know,
You know what
some of
is
those drops.
what is hurting the Indian women's cricket team? Shefali Verma's lack of aggression.
Again, he's not saying anything positive.
Ulta.
No,
No,
because
but with Renuka, I'm just thinking because of all those names that were taken, Renuka
See, for the
didn't
please,
have a
for the
good
next
WPL.
3 days,
Now say
try to
positive about
say,
Indian women's. Go quickly.
try to say good things, positive things in the
I
show.
care about women's cricket and Indian men's cricket.
Yeah.
You
also.
care about everything and end up saying negative. I don't know why.
No, I
No,
mean,
just say some good things about him.
So you have to refrain from saying anything negative. I'll make a conscious
So
effort
after
to
this show is
make you
done-
conscious when you say something negative.
After
Okay.
this show is done, you prepare like the Baba Ji type one full thing. how he should.
No, we'll put chit out there, a big paper out there with something written on it. Positives
But
only.
he's making valid points also.
Yeah, he has made a few valid points, but we keep.
Few valid points.
No,
I
but
like that.
We've often heard those points, so we are also aware of those. But to hear something good from you would be so good.
Why doesn't Shikha Pandey play? Yeah?
I'm
Just
asking the
asking.
same question.
You are
yeah.
on with me?
Yes.
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 After the poor
Did she have a good women's IPL?
She did.
She
did. She
was
doesn't
very.
come back.
She was very good in the WPL.
Why doesn't she come back? First you dropped her. I think she did an interview recently where she broke down
Yeah.
with
She
W.V. Raman or someone. No?
yes
Yeah.
with W.V. Raman, and she was talking about her selection at the time that she broke
When
broke
they
down.
dropped her only, I was shocked. And then she's had good performance. You still not brought her.
She's
With Renu,
also
I
a
think
good
it was
batter.
WPL.
Yeah.
I don't
She's in
know.
the Air Force, isn't it? She's in the force.
Yes, she was a lieutenant.
in the or something in the Air
Ha,
Force.
ha.
I
Yeah.
remember,
Even Mithali Raj's father was in the
Yeah,
Air Force.
forces, yeah.
Dorai Raj.
Yeah. Was.
But that's the problem. Women's cricket, I mean, can you imagine? When was the last time they played before the Bangladesh series? 5 months back.
Yep.
After the T20 World Cup, you're playing a series in Bangladesh. That shows how serious the BCCI is when it comes to women's cricket.
No, but
WPL
they had
is
WPL in them.
WPL
March.
was there.
Nothing in April. They couldn't have organized a tour either to
The Indian team also had 1 month break. So they gave them also after WPL.
5 months, and then you had a 1 whole year break.
No, I agree they can play more, but I'm saying
Yeah.
from where they were hardly play. I mean, I think in Julian's, I remember doing an interview in entire career, barely played any test matches.
Yeah.
Because she had a long career, but she would hardly
Mithali
have
Raj
any test
in
match.
20 years, she played only 7 or 8 test matches.
Yeah.
Because you
That's
hardly
it.
had any. So it's gotten better. I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it
Or
has,
it could
it
be a lot better. Shubham Garg is saying, coming back to the match that we're discussing, he says Ashwin played 3 tests in South Africa, picked up 0 wickets and 70 runs in 6 innings. Why not Ashwin tell team manager to get flat wickets at home? He will get 5 out. Shubham is saying that you guys all advocating about Ashwin. He's also not had a good time. By the way, I remember Ashwin also didn't have a great time in Australia also.
Not in the previous two.
Earlier tour.
2011-12, yeah, he didn't have a good time. 20, if this argument was made in 2011 till that 15 period, I would agree, yes. But now he's a much changed bowler. He doesn't rely on spin anymore, he relies on length. That's why not just the left.
And he's got variations now.
Yes.
Which is why with the new ball he gets so many wickets. By the way, there's one thing that I just completely missed out. I was talking about 53 times that he's got a
Yeah,
wicket with
of
the
the
new ball. And
first.
for a spinner, somebody pointed out, I don't know whether it's true or not, but I think possibly it could be. He wrote Murli's got it 87 times.
67.
But that 67 is just 5 wicket hauls.
Yeah.
No.
87 first dismissal.
First dismissal.
87, that I don't know, that I have to check.
Even I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if that is true.
Muthaiya Muralidharan, yes.
Wouldn't be surprised. Because there were, Vas would bowl a few overs here and there, and then you would
Yeah.
have to, and especially playing in Sri Lanka,
Yep.
you won't get too much help. So quickly the spinner comes on, and then Murli
Yep.
does his magic.
Vas and Dilhara Fernando.
Yeah, Dilhara.
Dilhara
yeah,
Fernando.
Yes.
Yesterday also, Ashwin brought in just in the 9th over. 9th over of the match, and you have Ashwin there.
But
It worked, yes.
They were having a good partnership, it worked.
I mean,
Even in fact, West Indies also got their spinners before Jason Holder came, which I
Yes.
thought was wrong for them because their spinners are not the same quality like India's. But they got their spinners and the fast bowlers are getting help with the Duke's ball. Yeah,
Yep.
Alzari and Roach bowled very well. So I would have gone with the Jason Holder ahead of the 2 spinners. But they went with Rakeem.
Rakeem.
What do you
Cornwall.
make of Rakeem Cornwall, Aditi?
Nothing.
Can you show? She didn't see. Can you show some Rakeem Cornwall over from yesterday? Something highlights hoga na?
No,
Yeah.
this won't be.
You by the time you get it, then I would want to take Aditi's opinion.
Rakeem Cornwall.
Yeah,
Wow.
from yesterday's.
By
thing.
my opinion.
But I just want to know how do
Positive
you think
opinion.
What?
Positive opinion on
Get back
whether
at me, huh?
whether he can be the game changer today or not. If you see a few deliveries of his, then you can.
Rakeem. Yeah. Raheem.
Rakeem.
I thought
Rakeem,
it's right.
Rakeem.
Rakeem. KH.
Rakeem Cornwall. And
Yep.
And also about our poll,
It was 56%.
Yes.
No.
People did not like the jersey.
Yes.
And so that means
I
most
liked it.
agreed with us.
And I really liked it, like so much.
Click it.
But that is why they say classes and masses, you know.
So you are the class
Yes.
and we are the mass. ठीक है, that's fair
हाँ
enough.
ठीक है.
You are the brand wearing Gucci Armani type. We wear regular stuff.
The diva, like you call
We wear
yourself.
regular sadharan. है ना? हाँ, this is the thing.
No, this
He'll
was
come
his
out to
dismissal.
bowl. He'll
Yeah.
come out to bowl. No, bowl.
Bowl.
We want to see him bowling now.
Much
Go
later,
ahead.
much later.
He'll come sometime now. Make it big, please. Yeah.
I'm curious to
Ah,
know
yeah,
why
he'll
you
come
want
sometime.
my
Go
opinion
fast.
on this.
He'll be coming anytime now.
He did bowl the previous ball.
Did he?
Previous ball.
Yeah. See?
Cornwall.
Okay.
Show this ball. Please go back. There. Yeah, go back now, yaar.
I think they cut directly to
No,
that.
they'll come.
It's the highlights, na? That's why.
Then
Yep.
they'll show Cornwall. Now, what do you make of his bowling, huh? There.
Oh, 93.
I wouldn't know what to say on that.
I just show his batting then.
Ekdam starting mein.
Show his batting when he was batting.
He
There he is.
No,
There
that
he is.
was Warwickam. Huh.
He had a good boundary over extra cover. I remember.
Go back a bit.
There he is.
He's standing, but he hasn't got a chance. Go back. Go back. Yeah, he's still batting. Go
Maybe because he would have they wouldn't have shown because two
Oh, yeah,
singles only.
Roach. Yeah, Roach got out in
Yeah.
this. So now I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he lit a couple of fours.
Yeah, this
There he is.
go back.
There he is. Oh, shot. Rakeem. It's a better bat than he's a bowler. I'm sorry, but
Yes.
yesterday, there he is.
Whoa.
Classic.
Extra cover.
Wonderful.
Classic.
All of the six.
He's a star.
He's a star. Could he be the game changer then today?
Could be.
Only positives, yeah, today.
Only positives today. I see positive in everything though.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, I do. Always.
How's work? Good?
Work's cool.
Fantastic? Everything is good?
No, not fantastic, but it's cool. Like,
Hunky dory.
not bad at all.
How's Sport and Spice? All good?
Pata nahi. You tell me.
I don't know.
I'd like to hear from
I'm
you.
asking. Yeah, you
What is
said-
the COVID situation in the world?
Please don't ask me this. I mean, I wouldn't want to talk about that here.
Because if you say COVID,
See,
it's
he's again
positive.
digging
Questions
negatives.
ले लेते, please, Shivam.
Again digging negatives.
If you had said COVID, oh, I'm very positive
सिर्फ
about it.
बोलने का नहीं है, dig भी नहीं करना है.
I'm sorry, Aditi.
Oh my God, you have too much negative filled up in your head.
Shubham is saying if Ashwin is so skillful, why do we need square turners at home? Why batters have to face difficult conditions? Why not test out spinner skill? But Shubham, I think that's not just because Ashwin is bowling that you make pitches like that. There are a lot of other factors that go into it. And I think WTC adds to that, where now draws and all don't help you. You have to win outright. So you play to your strength to help, spin bowlers. But Ashwin is getting wickets right now in Dominica as well,
Yep.
where it's not a square turner, it's a traditional sort of a wicket. He's done well. He did well in the even though we spoke about that WTC final where they lost, I think he did decently well there as well, which India lost the the first
2021,
one.
yeah.
21.
He got those 2 wickets in the 4th innings.
Exactly. So a couple of questions.
Shubham Garg, no, I want to tell him something. I will remove you from my followers list if you ask me such questions.
Why?
He follows me on Instagram. Why is he asking me Delhi condition?
Why not? Because it's a news peg. It's a news. The people are
It's quite
He's
bad.
worried
Is-
about what's happening.
Is that supposed to be sarcastic?
No, he's genuinely asking. People are stuck. Yamuna is overflowing. He wants to
course.
It's overflowing. It's
Of course.
5 meters over the
Yeah.
danger mark.
Let's get Harshit to.
But I do not live in
Yes,
Delhi.
Delhi
I
is
live in
Very
Gurgaon.
much.
45 years later, the
You have
nightmare
to
is.
cross good Delhi na yaar.
Yeah, but those patches where the water is filled, it does not come in my way to work.
But you'll be crossing the Yamuna.
No,
And
I
you're a
wouldn't be
news anchor,
crossing
you
the
should anyway
Yamuna.
know.
No.
Also,
didn't
DND.
do
I
any
did,
bulletins
yes.
today.
Yeah, but I just go past
There's water on
Yamuna.
on DND
But
as
you did the
well
news bulletin
now.
today, you would have known now what is the
Of course I know.
So that's what he wants to know. You can give
Something
this.
No, I don't think so.
No, I heard this
He's
in
asking, okay, Ashwin, you tell us how's the Delhi situation right now.
Delhi situation is
What
terrible.
I checked recently, rather today only, I think the water level is presently at the 208 meter mark, which is 5 meters over the danger level mark. There was lots of water which was released from the dam in
Hathni
Hathni
Barrage.
Kund.
dam in
Hathni Kund Barrage.
Haryana.
You didn't want to tell us, now you
So-
Arey, I'm just helping him
Yeah.
with information,
So
like
that
facts. I know all the facts.
It's affected to
I
the
asked you
extent
to tell the facts, but you said I don't want to tell.
I thought
Now he's telling you.
Alright.
that some of the approach
boy.
road, the main approach road that leads to the Yamuna Bank metro station, that's overflown completely. So DMRC put out some advisory
That
there
Lal
as well.
Killa area.
The Pragati Maidan area,
Yes.
there's this new underpass.
Underpass,
and
yeah.
That's completely submerged. So they're trying to pump out water over there. So
The Yamuna is
road-
itself charting through its own territory there.
the only worry right now for Delhi is, and that's come from credible people, they're saying that anything worse than this, little bit more downpour, or if there's more water release, the DMRC will not be able to take more load, and of course, there are alternate routes now being choked because traffic has
Yeah.
had to
Okay.
be deviated.
So thank you for that update, Harshit. You're very well informed. Mohammed Sarmad is asking, how did you guys come to office today then? You
who all
first.
came from Delhi? You did.
I did, but I
You would have
came
taken metro.
metro.
Yeah,
So
that's easier.
the water is very close to the metro bridge as well.
In,
so
Indraprasth
the metros,
Yamuna Bank, yeah.
there's been a speed limit over that area
Yes.
now. That the metros are only going like 25 kilometers per hour over that area.
Yeah.
But you could see, like from the metro, that the river has spread across very, very
And
wide.
all our journalists, you'd see, are
you didn't
in
want to tell us the
waters. See,
Abhi,
the
she said she
situation
didn't
is
want to
really
tell.
bad. That's how we, tell when all our prominent journalists get into the situation, like
It's again
reporting from there.
So I reached on time because I was monitoring the situation the whole day.
Oh, that's how you know all the details
People are
also.
asking like,
So
Harshit,
I was
saw
very
him
worried
first.
how I do the
I
commute.
was like, how
today.
is Harshit here? So because he was
Yeah.
monitoring the condition. Bahar Ali from Pakistan says that Rohit as captain prefers swing bowling. He doesn't back and groom fast bowlers much. But when he faces Pakistan, he succumbs to fast bowlers. India should groom fast bowlers. So, I mean, I agree to a sense that in comparison to Virat really, was very bullish about fast bowling. So
yep.
he would really back fast bowlers. But each captain is very different. So also Rohit's hardly captain in test matches right now. For you to even, say that he likes this or he doesn't. He's just 7 test matches
Yeah.
is what he's captain. So I think
Yeah.
too early to say that.
But I do want to add to what Bahar Ali has said. I think there is an admission of sorts, let's say, with the way the BCCI has been functioning. The fact that there is now reports coming out of there being a talent
Okay,
pool just for
30
fast bowlers. I think that is reason enough for us to believe that there isn't a big talent pool as far as fast bowling is concerned.
There is.
That you want
There
to
is.
work towards.
So many of them are injured. This Prashid Krishna was injured. Natrajan
Yeah.
was in the scheme of things. Then he was injured.
Saini was laid low by injury.
Mohsin Khan was injured. Then Avesh looked good, then got injured, and then has not been the same since then. Your Khalil Ahmed got injured.
Yep.
So, I mean, I can run through a list of fast bowlers that you were looking at could be the next
Yeah.
bunch. But
Yeah.
so many
But
injuries
yes,
happen.
they
Once
are.
these guys were sidelined, yes, you can add Natrajan also there because Natrajan also was in the scheme of things. But I'm saying we struggled right after these guys got injured in quick
But who-
succession.
when you have a pool, you'll have about 8-10 backups, right? Can't have more than that. I just counted about 8-10 of them that got injured. So it was like an unprecedented sort of situation where so many of them got injured.
I think Arshdeep Singh was the only bowler who did not get injured since
Yeah.
he's debuted.
No, didn't he get injured and wasn't he sidelined for some time?
Was he?
Yeah, I think
One
so.
match he missed.
Yeah.
One match I think.
But that one match was enough to ensure he was in the sidelines for a very long time. That is the competition.
That's true.
So,
Chalo, anyway, the game has started. We've already predicted multiple centuries.
Yes.
So that should keep your interest going in the test match. And 70 run shot, I think by the time we see you next time, lunch, India would be leading by
Yep.
some amount of runs.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll take it from there. For the moment, thank you for your company. See you at lunchtime.
Shubham, you must follow me then.
Bye bye.